Welcome back to Pop Culture Roll Call, the show where our hosts are watching The Magicians by only viewing the scenes that their character is present for. This is Season 1, Episode 6, Impractical Applications.
Welcome back to another episode of Pop Culture Roll Call. I'm your host, Mike. I'll be watching everything from the point of view of Penny. Left me as always.
It's Sasha. I watch everything from the point of view of Margot.
In front of me as always.
It's Colin. I watch everything from the point of view of Elliot, as always.
Tread carefully. Right here, right now.
Hey, it's Brian. I watch as Quentin.
Good treading and creeping in the background often.
Producer James.
Excellent treading, everybody.
Good job.
Some questionable treading.
Before we get started, we have a live stream.
Oh,
but I want to
so
do
much
bits.
business at the top.
know.
I'm bored.
July
What if we do bits while
19th.
she's doing
July
this?
19th.
1
This
p.m.
Saturday.
This Saturday.
July 19th.
Yes. We will be there. You be there too.
Will we, though?
Yeah, we will. We'll be watching an episode. Please vote on the Patreon / Pop Culture Roll Call. And you bring your own episode if you're not a patron. We'll see you on Twitch. Otherwise, we'll show it to you on Discord.
Or maybe we won't.
Yeah.
No, we'll probably show it to you on
No,
Discord.
we could just, stop.
Yeah.
I mean, at some
halfway in.
point, if we get popular enough, we will have to stop because, the FCC, whatever, is going to knock on our door.
Well, if you say their
You
name...
don't say that.
Yeah.
It's like Beetlejuice. Shut
Yeah.
up.
I only said it once.
You're
FCC.
Call him the GDD at least.
I really want to know what happened. Like when we summoned the FCC a la Beetlejuice.
Well, now you said it 3 times!
I wanted to know: is it like just some boring suit with a calculator?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? The
Actually,
scariest.
now that I
His
think
name's
about it,
Trevor.
all the VHS tapes I watched had FBI, not FCC, at the beginning of it.
And that's the third
And
one.
there we go.
It said different letters.
No, you
Nope.
said the other one too.
Oh, shit.
Are you even good at crime?
No.
God, Trevor!
Oh no.
Trevor, that was my
I
dog.
don't live here anymore.
1 second, we're
I
praying.
don't live here
We're
anymore.
praying. Shh.
The dog's more believable. We've all seen Air Bud. Dogs do
We're
amazing
praying?
things.
That's less believable.
What did he say?
I said we're praying. Just a minute, I'm praying.
But here's the thing, though. I think that works in a different way because I think anyone who says I'm praying after a couple knocks is covering up for something. And it's most likely something sexual and something very alone.
Who are you praying to is the next question.
Great question.
Lucifer.
Okay.
Lucifer.
Yeah, but I pirated all my sermons.
I pirated my. That's a bit of like, sir, we gotta shut you down. We've seen 300 teraflops of sermons.
Clearly a unit of data, not processing power.
Fucking nerd.
Can't let this inaccuracy
I can't let
stand.
this inaccuracy let go.
I think you mean terabytes.
Okay. Saturday, July 19th, 1 p.m. Why wouldn't you be there?
The energy can't be worse than this.
Yeah. Our energy is definitely getting better than whatever it was. Who knows how long ago?
When we realized we forgot to hit record for the first 5 minutes.
The FCC's still upstairs.
That's the fourth. You're gonna get Trevor's friend.
Okay.
Oh, we're praying.
We're
still.
praying. We're stealing prayers.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Yay for the grub. Thanks, God. Just be up in a second.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
That's my Kyle from the It Gets Weird Sister podcast. My favorite prayer from Kyle ever was rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub. Yay, God.
I also know that one.
It's so good. I'm not
Did
sure
you
where he
say
got it from, but
yay,
it's
God?
Yay,
Yeah,
God.
yay, God.
Okay.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub. Yay, God.
All right. I think I'm peaked. I think I've peaked.
We probably peaked.
Yes. But thanks,
Both audio
everybody,
and
for
spiritual.
tolerating us. So we'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, I'll see you Saturday. Let's
right.
get into this episode. I start with credits.
Credits for me, too.
Nope.
Nope.
We're still there.
Mm-hmm.
Last week.
Picking up where we left off.
Yeah, I'm back from Fillory, a.k.a. home of Trapped a Dungeon Lady, a.k.a. home of The Beast,
Right.
a.k.a. home of nerdy shit this guy likes way too much.
I do. He's that annoying Harry Potter nerd who's just actually butterbeer's made in the town of, I don't give a shit about any of this stuff, but Quentin does. So
Yep.
Says somebody who just corrected teraflops.
There it is.
Yeah,
But
you fucking Mark.
We all, I mean,
I do
we all
call
got
his
our
character-
thing on this couch.
do-
We all got
I
ours.
do call his character a hobbit-loving freak.
Yeah.
and I'm like, there are no hobbits in Fillory.
He's super whiny this
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
There was another scene where I was making fun of him just to myself.
It is more fun that way. I do kind of like him not being. Because it is
Threatening?
boring if you're just kind of it's like boring when the main characters, like the male leads, are always like kind of
Suave.
distant. No, but
Cool.
even suave is kind of
You mean
boring.
Angel?
Yeah, but it's like reserved, kind of cool, like a super magical, super powerful, but also like doesn't think too much about it. And it's kind of like greasy and like whatever. Like I don't know, it's kind of rote.
Can't impress
like
me,
having
yeah.
having your main character be kind of a
Well,
whiny
actually,
dweeb. Yeah, it's kind of fun.
They literally took Luke Skywalker in episode 4, and then they're like,
Yeah.
what if we made him more whiny?
I actually, yeah.
I
Or
don't
like
know.
the uncut, like if they put the cut footage back in where
Yeah.
he's like really bad.
Where can he be?
All
In
this-
Fillery.
It's Fillery. Oh, Scoob.
Oh God.
Little joinks.
Anyways, I stopped myself from like correcting every single minor inaccuracy
Yeah.
about Fillery. I'm just like, stay focused, stay focused. But then I'm like, talking about how the Beast isn't in the books.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because they're kids' books, and like, a beast that rips out people's eyes is not, perfect for that. But it's kind of throwing me a little bit. But then Penny is like, if you love Fillery so much, I hope you get to go. Because apparently it was miserable for you.
I mean, yeah, there was
The
a
Beast was
woman
there.
getting tortured,
Yeah.
and the Beast, and Alice points out that I didn't travel there on purpose, so I obviously can't control me going to Fillery, so I should learn about it in case I end up back there again. Fair point.
How did you get there?
I heard the voices of a woman asking for help.
And then you just kind of like
The traveler
skadoodled
powers.
over. Yeah,
Yep,
because you got the
skadoodled.
magic. Yeah,
that's
cool.
that's what I call my ability.
Blue skadoodled.
Skadoodling. Yeah.
And you sort of went over to Fillery.
Yeah, that's the
okay.
sound Nightcrawler makes when he teleports.
Skadoodle.
Skadoodles.
I'm
The fucking head shaking over here. It's called Bamf. Well, actually,
We all have our thing on the couch.
this is a nerdy fucking
In
episode.
all
I didn't
fairness,
say
Mike, you're the
anything.
one that literally has Nightcrawler bamfing on your forearm.
That's true.
That's irrelevant besides the point.
It seems very relevant.
Erroneous.
He says as he
Yes,
lifts.
show it right to the
Erroneous.
camera.
It's like yelling bankrupt in an empty room. Like you're
Yeah.
very similar energy.
Can we proceed?
Yes,
just
we
proceed?
can
Yep.
proceed.
I stopped another scene before the credits.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I want to point out here is I'm going through like the 7 stages of grief at this point.
Yeah.
Like I'm in full on denial that like Fillery is anything but this magical place I read about, like, whatever. And Alice kind of is like, oh, like I'm sure it helped you get through a lot as a kid. I'm like, yeah, as a kid.
That's very funny.
Okay, yeah, that's actually
I
really
like that
funny.
a lot, actually.
Yeah.
But then I get credits.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm in my bedroom, and Katie is tatting up what I assume is that like protective sigil to stop me
Oh.
from.
from like moving without your.
Yeah.
Wait,
Got
you're
it.
getting a tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh.
And is it
She's
like
just like home inking me.
okay? But does it seem? Is it like henna? Like you're getting drawn on,
No.
or is it a?
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
she's a
You're getting-
tattoo gun.
Yeah, we talk about that. I'm like, how do you know how to do this? And she's like, her and her friend got into ink spells in high school.
Ink
So-
spells.
That is actually the coolest thing this show has done.
Yeah.
so
We
far.
learn about a couple different types of magic in
Yeah.
this episode.
That's actually really cool. I like that.
And,
Oh my god, that's a book series waiting to happen. Somebody get on that.
Yeah, there's a book series called The Magicians.
You know what?
You never made it past the first
Brought
book.
to you by Ink Masters, Ink Spells.
Go
I
on.
watched too much of that show. Yeah, she shows me that she has her own ink spell tattoo that gave her like 20/20 vision in the dark. And I'm like, yeah, you mentioned that you got this back in school. Where was this exactly? Like, you haven't actually told me anything about your past. She's like, well, I'm basically from the burbs. It's boring. And I'm like, what flavor of boring? And that's when we get a little bit more about her mom having died young. And she says that her dad's kind of embarrassing. He wears Birkenstocks and sells weed.
That's a very cool dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds kind of litty.
But loves her no matter
Probably
what.
wears Birkenstocks with socks, though.
All the kids wear Birkenstocks now.
Yeah, the
I'm-
kids are fucking lame.
You heard it here first, kids.
If you're a dad, cool. If you're a kid, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Oh, I get to wear them now?
Let's be honest. No
Colin,
kids
we
rules.
both can do it.
We
have children.
Oh yeah, I can wear Birkenstocks to sell weed. Nice.
Yeah.
Too bad it's legal here. The whole economy's collapsed around illegal weed, and I don't have a license.
She also says that he loves her no matter what kind of trouble she gets in, and I'm like,
lame.
that sounds nice.
That sucks.
And then she kind of gets back to the tattoo, and she's like, okay, is this symbol doing anything for your, like, quote, mind slut shit?
Mind slut shit.
I
Chris
don't know.
Angel mind slut.
And I'm like, you know what? Break bills is good.
Slut.
Everyone-
I could scream from the credits.
I hate you. Everyone at break bills like knows how to pull the blinds down on their mind,
Okay.
but I can still hear her though. And I wish I could just file that under wish there was jack shit I could do about it. Like, it's like the one thing I don't want to hear, I can't lock away.
Right.
And she kind of gives me this look. I'm like, oh, were you talking about the beast? Oh, he's full on AWOL, not a peep from him. So as long as I don't hear from him, I'm not going to poke the bear. Let's just hope the bear has better shit to do. And then an ominous cut to the opening credits.
Mind slut.
Mind slut.
Wait, is that our new credits bit?
Oh, no.
Is that it?
Oh, no. It's always great when the producer's rubbing his mustache like, can we get away?
I won't stop it.
Hey, that sounds like approval to me.
It was inside of us all along.
Inside of me.
Yeah. The mind slut's been inside of Staj the whole time.
The whole time.
This is a show that people look forward to weekly.
Yeah.
And our ongoing bit for who knows how many episodes is the whispering of two words, them being mind sluts.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, just leave a comment on iTunes saying, why the fuck do you watch this?
And then someone reply, because it's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. What a way to juice artificial comments.
I'll sell out for anything.
My next scene is the gathering in the woods.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can wait.
I have a touch before that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do.
I'm like reading in the physical kids cottage. Very
Fucking
cool name.
nerds.
It's going to make me laugh every time.
And I hear like the floorboards creaking.
Because
and
it's
I
the
like,
physical kids.
yeah, and I stop.
KC, that doesn't even
Peace.
sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pixie.
And I'm like, hey, is somebody being creepy on purpose? And, you know, it's the very stereotypical, like, walking around the house and, like, shadows moving in the background, whatever. And I, like, raise my book and I just throw it into a room.
I feel like you were trying to see if you were an illusion or something. That was my thought.
I thought it was, like, trying to, like, draw somebody out and be like, you know,
Oh,
like,
sure.
you know, make them
Scare 'em.
chase after the whatever. I don't know. But then, like, two masked figures, like, wearing hoods and, like, gold masks.
Mm-hmm. Drama
basically
masks.
like start like screaming and put a bag over my head. Immediately I wrote down, this is a hazing ritual.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm the masked figure.
And I don't get it, so I'm pretty sure it ain't me.
No, it's another girl.
Okay.
We take Quentin outside and we start making jokes about. Well, he doesn't realize they're jokes. We're like, we're gonna sacrifice this virgin, and he's
And
like,
I'm like, I'm not a virgin.
and then Margot takes off her mask. She's like, wow, you really are full of surprises. And then we like drag him over to the gathering in the woods. But I will say, this is the part where I made fun of him because Quentin gives this ridiculous line, and it's literally like, guys, the pine needles on my feet. And I'm like, you are such a dork. Oh my god.
Oh, it's pokey. I do like that we have a Quentin voice.
Yeah.
No, guys, I'm trying to do magic. Not while I'm casting.
My toes.
It was so funny. I was just like, what is
Jinkies, where's my spell components?
and I'm like, okay, that's when I started realizing they were doing this on purpose, and the character isn't just annoying. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's annoying with a purpose. Like, there's a reason. Like, this is like, we've gone too far now. This is
Not
not,
everyone
an
can
accident.
be Penny.
Not everyone can be Angel.
Yeah. But Penny is here,
Yep.
along with all the first years.
Yeah.
And so I think this is our kind of confirmation, if we didn't have it before, that Elliot and Margot are second years then?
or
Upper.
upper class.
No, because they're not the third years because there's only 6 of them and they're all sad.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, there you
probably
go.
second.
Yeah, so we're second then, because we're in the upper classes or whatever.
And we had to do the trial.
Yeah, this
Hazing.
is when Elliot. Yeah, so setting the scene, it is the woods at night, very much like lit for nighttime. It's kind of got that like yellowy sepia glow, and that's supposed to be evocative of all the open flames. There's like torches sort of like spaced around. All the first years kind of like are standing interspersed with like robed figures with gold drama masks, like the comedy masks that you see from I don't know what else to call them. I guess I already
y'all
called
went
them
to
drama
a
masks.
costume supply store and got your
Exactly.
hazing outfits.
And everyone, no one's like handcuffed. People aren't like screaming. Everyone's kind of just standing around. It doesn't seem to be a violent thing.
Have you guys ever been like put through one of those?
Yep.
No.
I went to film school. No.
Oh,
I have.
I have too.
You have?
It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was
Twice
fun.
actually.
Okay.
Well, you
Wild.
kind of do those for if you were part of sorority or fraternity. It's not like a
Oh,
real. It's not hazing in the exact same way. Like it wasn't like scary hazing, but there's like candles and stuff. At least for girls.
There's not that many pentagrams.
That's
Not
interesting.
really.
I don't know if I would never happen to me, and I don't know if I have ever heard somebody say that it happened to them.
Oh,
It's
really?
wild. Yeah, I just don't know if that ever.
That was a movie thing.
Happened to me twice. First time is for a sorority pledging, and the second time is for we went on this like this. It was like a camp kind of.
Camp's not
thing.
real.
And it was like at the end of the like we were backpacking, and I realized that I only used the French word because I was with a French Canadian, and so I used portaging. Like,
Yeah.
but it's portage in English, I think.
Oh, I always said portaging
I
too.
always say portage too,
But I guess
apparently
when I
was like,
did
no,
it, it
that's
was
just
in
'cause
Canada, so-
right? Yeah, I was like, you were just talking to a French Canadian, you didn't
Yeah.
realize it. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That's how we pronounce it down here.
But at the end of that, there's like a little ceremony and stuff at the end, and it's really fun. And they do
That's
like
cool.
a little hazing ritual. Not really. It's lighthearted, which is kind of what this
This
vibe
is
yeah.
too, and so Elliot is the master of ceremonies, is what we're really getting at here. So everyone's kind of stood around, but Elliot gets up and whips his mask off because you need to see his face because he's a little bit extra like that. And he starts pontificating and sort of gesticulating wildly, like he's really hamming it up. He's chewing up the scene.
A lot of iculatings.
A lot of iculatings. Very good words, though, you gotta say.
I didn't write any of that down, mostly because this is how Elliot always acts. Like, I don't feel like he's being that much extra compared to his usual self.
No, he definitely knows that he is the center of attention, though,
Yeah.
and I think he is very happy that that's the
Oh,
case.
100%.
I think we
he
have a
seems he's
little
in
bit of power,
Yeah.
Margot and Elliot do for this, and we are absolutely
Just loving it.
squeezing it for every single drop.
And as second years, it's your first opportunity to do this.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly. So kind of this like Ren Fair looking place, and yeah, like kind of we had alluded to at the beginning. This is the beginning of what we call the trials, which is just a first year hazing ritual, and it seems like it's this interesting in between of it is hazing, but it is also a way to legitimately thin the herd of first year applicants to break bills.
It seems semi-school sponsored. Because,
Right.
like, the faculty's on a retreat, but you make a comment that they're observing from a distance.
Right.
And if we fail, we will flunk out.
Yeah.
Right. And if we pass or if we succeed, there's like, we just get to stay around.
The
There's
journey
not like any
begins.
great thing. It's just you don't want to fail this. You don't want to be kicked out of break bills. It will happen. It doesn't seem to be there's anything more nefarious or more like the winners don't get as far as I know, don't get something super special. And the losers don't get like harmed. They just get kicked out of school, which I mean, is a harm. Like it's emotional harm, but
It
yeah.
feels very much like, do you practice magic or are you a magician?
Yeah, I would say so. And it is interesting that it feels like almost back to back we've gotten like we're all at school, but we're doing these like weird extracurricular kind of like extra things, like the games from the last episode where we're like looking for mentors, and now we're like doing this weird pseudo ritual kind of like cloak and dagger thing going on here. It's like I don't know. It seems to be a lot of this going on at break bills.
Yeah, just because showing class is boring.
Yeah, I would assume so. But
Yeah.
so the trials have begun. I do the yell into the sky, like holding my drama mask above my face, like "Let the trials begin!" And everyone just kind of meanders out. Like, yeah, no, everyone kind of sticks around. I think waiting to see if there's something else going, and then they just sort of like, okay, and they just started kind of milling about.
Yep.
My next scene's in a firelit classroom where I'm talking about the Brethren. So I'm assuming I got plenty. I don't actually have that much for how much I'm leading this whole deal.
Yeah, same.
We have our scene.
Yeah. I don't know if you're in this scene or not, but this is us, like, the first trial, I
Yeah.
guess. And we're at, basically, there's, like, tables of 4, but ours only has 3 for some reason.
And it's a guy we don't know.
It's Penny, Quentin, and a guy I don't know. And our team name is the Horny Chupacabras.
Mm-hmm.
Who came up with that one? Was that the third guy?
I think it was the third guy, but maybe
Yeah.
it was Penny.
It's
that
because we
they came
start-
up before I arrive.
Because me and Quinn are bickering immediately.
Oh, for sure.
And the guy's like, now I know why we're called the Horny Chupacabras.
Oh, so it doesn't seem like he actually sort of
Exactly.
coined that phrase. Well, I'm sure the red shirt's long for this world. So yeah, is this whenever I get up and talking about the Brethrens
Yes.
and with the encrypted spells and I give you all your first task?
Yes. Yep.
Cool. Elliot's back there again, sort of wandering around, still wearing my robe, not wearing my mask. And now we have our second. We've begun the trials, and now I'm telling you about the Brethren, which is like from the 1800s in England. It started as this way to test the merit of a young magician, their ability to decode and cast spells that were hidden from the church. So this is from a time whenever it seems like the Catholic Church, I'm assuming is the church we're talking about because you don't really say the church with
of Satan.
capitals. But maybe the Church of Satan. But they did not
Church of
allow.
Chicken?
They did not allow
Church of
magic.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah.
I don't know. They were trying to decode their magical spells on how to get that
Well,
perfect,
I mean,
crisp,
11 or
and
I mean,
juicy-
what's the
Yeah,
recipe?
from their competitor.
What's the spice combo?
the juiciest white meat. And so the way that we get this is every team is going to get an encoded spell from the Brethren and needs to both decode it
Okay.
and successfully cast it by 9 a.m. Anyone who doesn't do it, you are back to page 1, and the last team or something like that gets kicked out, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I say, FYI, this is basically impossible. And then I go kind of sit down.
You say it was practically impossible
Practically impossible.
because we jump to our next kind of jump and time has passed
It's like morning now.
Yeah.
Like
And
the
we
sun's up.
and we have no progress.
Yep.
Um,
And we're just kind of frustrated, being like, he said it's impossible.
and that's when I'm like, actually, he said it was practically impossible, but maybe there is some genius here that can figure this out.
Yeah, but I'm like, well, only geniuses can be magicians. Like, that means that we have to cheat. And actually, they want us to cheat. We've been Kobayashi Maru'd.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
designed for us to cheat.
Okay.
And the other guy's like, no, we're not doing that. I'm
And
like,
Penny's like, no, we're cheating.
we're
It sounds
definitely
great,
cheating.
actually.
and I'm like, supply closet, 5 minutes.
Yep.
And so we meet up there, and I'm like, do you believe that there is a genius that could actually solve this?
And I think we pretty much are like, Alice could probably solve this.
Yeah. And you want to know if I can read her mind?
You say no, but you can do one better?
Yeah. I'm like, she's airtight, but I can do one better.
I don't know what you do.
So the next scene, we cut to her, like, drinking something, looking at her, like, work in front of her, looking behind her and seeing nothing.
Yeah, like me and Alice like make eye contact and she takes like a drink of water.
And then she, like, it's like one of those shots where, like, we pan over, she puts something down, and the camera pans back, and now I'm behind her, looking at what she's doing, and I think I'm projecting myself behind her. So I'm still in the closet,
Oh.
but I'm projecting my mind.
Oh, so
Behind
she
Alice.
thinks
Behind-
like she feels you, but
She
can't
feels
see
my
you.
presence,
Yeah.
but I'm not physically there.
Got it.
Sure.
You're ghosting.
Yeah.
Astral projection.
Astral ghosting.
You put the ass in astral projection.
I'm ghost riding the whip.
Mind slut.
That's our next shirt.
I thought you were
Get it
going to
here
spit
first,
take.
the mind
I
slut.
really thought you were.
Yeah. And then we jump ahead, and this is when Elliot is reviewing our work.
Oh, so this is the next morning. Elliot, we're standing at a table. Again, it's Penny and it's Quentin and it's
Horny Chupacabra.
It's the guy, the other dude, singular individual. And Elliot's looking, there's like an earthenware bowl or maybe like a copper
There's a copper,
bowl.
yeah, copper bowl.
Very pottery varnish.
I kind of varnish, powdery varnish. And I like Elliot kind of looks in it, and I'm taking a second, and I'm kind of peering around.
And Penny's
Penny's like, "Get to the fucking magic, dork!
Cast it, nerd.
Yes, it nerd." And I don't seem like I give a shit about what Penny thinks, which is kind of nice.
Like the fucking thing.
And I like look at you, and I'm like, "Yeah, all right." And I take a match, I match up, throw it in. like greenish flame. It kind of sparkles and crackles. And Elliot's like, wow, pretty good. I'm impressed. I know you cheated though. And you both like look at me kind of awkwardly, like, yup, and you like take a big swallow, and Elliot kind of smiles and looks over, and the third guy is gone.
Yeah, he's left.
He's dipped.
I don't need this heat.
And then
No, I think
I disappeared.
I think you disappeared him, and he is no longer a member of the school.
Yeah, he's poofed him out.
Okay, so can I every time we get through another one of these episodes, I'm like, this school it's bad. It's a bad.
Yeah.
This is bad. They're not doing good things here. They're not trying to educate the populous people so they don't hurt themselves.
No,
you
they're
wouldn't be
trying to-
disappearing people for not cheating. And that's going to be the theme of this episode, right? It's just that, like...
All right, here's my theory. The third guy's name is clearly William, and
better not be
he's
a
been.
stupid joke.
Oh,
I will stop here.
There's better not be a what?
And he's been
stupid joke.
broken, and we are breaking bills, and everybody named Bill gets eliminated.
Listen here.
Is he treading too close to your territory? Is that what's happening? Are you mad?
I've cultivated a brand. And
Didn't copyright it, bitch.
one of us is going to have to die.
Sign up
Anyway.
for Patreon next month. Instead of
Battle to
rewatching
the
Buffy
match.
again, Mike and Brian are gonna
Your
kill
donations
each
buy us
other.
weapons for the fight.
Anyway.
So yeah, third guy's gone, and I guess I assumed that was because he cheated, but he's gone
No,
because
it's
he
he
didn't
refused to cheat.
yeah.
Got it. Okay, so that's
You
what
got
we're
to play
trying to
dirty if you want to win.
I guess.
do like this though. I've been in so many group projects where one person does not pull their fucking weight, and I wish the teacher was like, "You clearly
Disappeared.
didn't do anything. You two get A's. You get a C minus." Right?
Or even better, they just disappear them from our world.
Yeah.
Snap your fingers, boom, they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't be bad.
Pull your weight in group projects.
Yeah.
Please
PSA.
do. PSA. That's an important one. Do your job, kind of.
Anyway, second test.
Second test. Quentin
I
next up
have-
next to a babbling brook in my next scene.
I'm near a white horse that's just running through the woods.
I am in bed reading a book, and Margot runs in.
Oh, that's at the end. So that's...
That's before the second test.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Where I'm bringing the champagne and
Yes.
saying, "Oh, you cheated." Oh, I thought that
Yes.
was at the end. I thought
No.
That was...
So
oh, okay.
anyway, let's run through the scene and I'll explain what probably happened. But you're like joking about Fillory, and I'm just like sad and in bed
Yeah.
and being like, my whole worldview has been destroyed because this kid's novel is real, but worse than I thought, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, you were telling me like Penny went there and it was awful, and I'm just a little
Yeah.
confused because I'm like, well, if you weren't planning on going there, what does it matter? Why are you ruining your life for a fairy tale? Literally a fairy tale, even if it is real. Like, you're not going there.
Right. And you're like, celebrate the world you're in. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, do you ever like want something your whole life and you feel stupid for wanting it and whatever? But then like you get me to like take a sip of one of the 2 champagne bottles you bring.
Yes.
And I'm like immediately woozy. I'm like, did you roofie me? As I fall over.
And I just like laugh and take a sip of my drink, and I'm
Yes.
like, oh yes,
Out of a separate bottle.
yes, that's why I brought 2 bottles.
So what I think happened here
Is
is,
I roofied you for the second.
but I
test.
think everybody got roofied.
yeah,
I think everybody who passed, we're having like a big party, be like, you passed the first trial, and then immediately you get roofied. But I'm too much of a sad, pathetic loser to drink anything with the people who I just passed this test with. So you had to like come in and get me to at least take a sip of this drink to get me
So
to the
we
second
could-
trial.
Everyone was waiting for you.
yeah.
Like, where the
Everybody
fuck
was
is
already-
Quentin?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he went to
Just
go read his
drink
book.
it, man.
Just drink it, dude.
And then I wake up by a stream.
Yep, next to a babbling brook.
Yep.
And you start tutting and looking for breaks in the illusion or something. It feels
I
like
don't.
yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, Quentin, you like wake up and you start like moving your hands around. It looks like you're like making a like a window and you're like
I guess.
looking at stuff.
I didn't pick up on that. But you're sitting there having high tea.
Yeah, I look like the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
I'm like wearing like a white suit and like top hat, and I have a full high tea set like in the
Yeah.
middle of the woods next to a
You
stream.
take one of the little like finger sandwiches and like, oh, cucumber.
My favorite, and I take a bite. It's like, oh, too much dill, and I spit it out onto the ground.
That's real.
Yeah. And Quentin's like, what the fuck is going on, Elliot? Like, what is this? This is another one of the tests. And I'm like, look at the fish swimming in the stream.
There's a decent amount of fish.
There's a
swimming
good
in the
amount of
stream.
stream. Yeah, a good amount of fish. And I said, they're eating, shitting, breeding, just like us. And I require one. And you like go over and you're like, fish. And I was like, He's like, that's it. Just give me a fish. You are going to pick up a bow and arrow.
You give me a bow and arrow to catch a fish.
Yep.
A bow with a single arrow. So every time I fire it, I have to go grab the arrow and
try and
try
re-notch
again.
it. And at some point, you're like, you do that once, you get fed up, you scream, you turn around, and I'm gone.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if that scene continues,
It does.
but okay.
I mean, like, it doesn't continue directly, but like I keep missing, and then like Penny and Alice and
Oh, okay.
Well, before you get there, I am also sitting in the woods with a high tea set, but I'm in a corset and like a big ball gown, and a white horse runs past me, and
Legend.
and I turned to look at Penny, who I just realized that's who it was. I had no idea. I thought it was just some random boy that I was harassing.
Wow.
I've never really seen you.
I'm not going to lie. I forgot it was you for a second as well. I'm like, oh, wait, there's a theme here. Colin and Stasia might be our upperclassmen.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm
And
Putting on your thinking cap.
I say, bring him to me. Presumably the horse.
The horse?
Yeah.
I thought I was talking about Quentin for
No,
a
it's the
second, but
horse.
it's definitely the
And
horse.
I'm like, why do you want the horse? And you're like, you want to get your Catherine the Great on. Google it. Totally hilarious. I Googled it.
Cap and the Great on?
Catherine the Great.
Not
on.
very hilarious.
Catherine the Great on. Got it.
Well, her joke is hilarious.
Yeah.
And then I say, I even got you something to...
Which is an axe
Yeah.
to get the horse. So
Yeah.
murder.
Okay.
And I refuse. I'm just not down for this.
You're not going to go murder a horse?
Yep.
So, okay, so
Weak.
this is where I didn't understand. It was like one similar to what you had at the beginning. It's like, so she says, okay. And I just like, kind of like suck my teeth a little bit. And I'm just like, what is it? I'm getting a vision. Do I see gay porn in your future? And I wasn't sure if she was saying she was like blackmailing you that you already had done it and she had proof of it, or if she was threatening to put you in it unwillingly.
It sounds
Like,
the way I picked it
wasn't
up
sure
is
what
is
she was saying.
the way I read it, which is a weird threat, is that if I don't do this, I'm going to get kicked out, and all I'll have to like as a fallback is doing gay porn.
So maybe just like a just more homophobic way of saying selling your feet pics. Like,
yeah, because he's a
Okay.
pretty boy.
Okay, that makes some sense. I legitimately, I guess I'm just not mean enough to understand what she was saying.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
I was
not a
like, I
great...
don't understand
Yeah.
what this threat
Not
is.
a great threat.
It's not a great
Like-
threat. Poor, hey, writers, maybe third thought that one.
Third
Yeah.
thought that.
I doubt that
this
was third.
I also do not believe
'Cause
this
you
is going to
could've-
be the last one of these.
Because
that
you
we
could
run
have been
into.
like, ooh,
Nah.
what's that in your future? Mormon porn,
Like
which is just like
this,
coffee.
But if you get kicked out, at least you can get your antidepressants back.
That's true.
That's true.
I'm
So
just,
maybe get kicked out.
Yeah. So, but like, it's just the show just loves to ride like a really weird, like edgy line.
Yeah, I
And
think that's probably it.
I'm not surprised. This is not going to be the last time we're talking about stuff like this. I guarantee it.
I give that joke a -1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so
Maybe not that low. I'm sure there's got to be some shit that it deserves a negative number.
We need room to get
yeah, I
worse.
think we
Yeah.
need room to
Negative
grow.
one
here.
is not that far
yeah,
negative.
that's what I'm saying.
so-
There's way more negative.
Oh,
than
are
negative
we
one.
sorry? Are we operating on an infinite scale? In which case,
Yeah.
yeah,
Why not?
-1 actually isn't. Let's do negative, like, no, 7. What's a quintaflopple?
It's pronounced
Teraflops.
teraflop.
Teraflop? Is that
Yeah.
a number?
Yeah.
-1 teraflops.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure hard drives come standard with 69 teraflops.
I'm also pretty sure that joke was from the lost recording of this episode.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
Anyway, you're gonna have to see if you can
Don't
find
worry,
that.
we didn't lose a full episode.
No,
we
no.
lost like 4 minutes of one. Don't worry, we're fine.
Now, for a donation of 39 teraflops, you will get that.
And I also do my favorite to a sandwich, but I say liver. And I'm like, ugh, why would you pick liver?
What?
Like she also has a tea set, and she's
Yeah.
but
Why
her
would you
favorite
make
is
a liver sandwich?
Lots of people love liver.
There you
What?
Okay.
Lots
we're-
of people. How is
In
that
high
weird?
tea sandwiches?
Oh, I don't know about high tea sandwiches. I'm assuming pate is a pretty rich
Yeah, I'm
thing.
sure it
Like
is.
I will
and
say-
that's all. Pate is just the organ
One of the
meat.
things I didn't realize I was eating as a kid because I just was a kid and didn't think hard about it was liver noodles.
Is it foie gras?
foie gras.
Which
Oh,
is
maybe.
goose liver.
Oh yeah, that must be what it is.
Which spoil. You didn't see the end of the episode. We'll
No.
get there. Uh
Oh
oh.
no! Oh no! I don't
Why
like
is that-
goose liver spoils the
Why
episode.
are we saying?
We'll get
uh-oh?
there.
I don't
mean,
like this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like foie
Pull
gras. I don't think there's anything good that comes out of that
Remember
terrible
when we were
act.
making -1 jokes?
I'm immediately scared for my future. Anyways,
What the fuck?
My next scene is you
All
guys
right,
are all together.
let's
so
keep going.
Whatever you guys do.
we end up like I'm just missing over and over again with this bow and arrow trying to shoot a fish, and Penny and Alice and
Oh no, there's a scene before we
You've
get
seen
there.
it?
Yeah. Katie's also running around.
yes,
So she's involved.
Oh, that's
And she
Katie.
has a net. And she's like super focused, kind of just like agitated, like, I need to get this fucking bird. And I'm like, what? And she gets into this like emotional, like, I can't get kicked out. And we're kind of like, I'm trying to like calm her down to like get info. And she, like in the chaos, she just accidentally like hits me in the face. And I'm like, it's not broken. It's fine. What's going on? She says that this is all she has. I say, me too. She says, no, it's different. It's way different for her. She needs break bills. It's life or death. She has to be here. And like, she's crying now. And I go to hug her and I'm like, okay, what are you supposed to get with your net? And she like laughs a little bit. She's like, a pheasant. And she says, these people are crazy. I'm like, okay, let's find the others and like figure out what's going on. So that's when we show up with her net and my axe.
Oh, I see.
and then Alice is here, and she has a what does she have?
Like a rope?
A rope. Yes, she has like a long piece of rope.
Yep.
And we basically realize that it's not about magic; it's about like communicating and working with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So we all kind of like put our tools in. You know,
like I grew up in Florida apparently, so I know how to catch a fish.
yeah. So you take the net.
Yes.
I take the
Lasso.
rope because I went to cowboy camp, so I go get the horse.
What a nerd.
Is that real?
No, what do you mean?
Is camp?
Oh,
so you
cowboy
told
camp
me
is real.
Space
It's
camp
gotta be
wasn't
real.
real.
Space camp's
and,
not real.
And space camp is
Space camp is
absolutely
real.
Case camp's real.
So I need
My brother-in-law
someone-
went to space camp a lot.
See what I mean?
I don't believe in real camps,
He
like
loves
normal
that.
camps.
Space camp.
But space camp, that shit's real.
Space camp is real.
I-
So I need someone to tell me if cowboy camp
Cowboy
is
camp
real.
is real.
It
It's
has to be
all
real,
of Texas is a cowboy camp.
You
What
need
are
to talk to your
talking
wife because if
Yeah,
anyone's
I
gonna
guar-
know, it's resident horse girl.
I've never been to a cowboy camp. I will empty my bank account if anyone's willing to go 2-1 on there being 0 official cowboy camps.
No.
What is official? Like the Cowboy
Yeah,
Society of
people pay to
America?
send
What,
their
who do you mean
kids there.
official?
Look, parents pay to send their kids there
You mean
for
to tell
other
me
adults to teach them cowboy
There's
skills.
some kid
Of course.
who lives not that far from the Alamo who just wants to be a cowboy.
Y'all didn't go to like again, I think this is another thing where it's the difference between city and country. Where I grew up at, like, there are camps. I went to adventure camp. I went to ninja camp. I went
Murder
to
camp?
survival
Sorry.
camp.
What the fuck?
You went
I went to
ninja
survivor camp.
Well,
I went
it's
to
actually
Bible
good you didn't
camp.
hear about ninja
They
camp
have
because that's
Bible
the mark
camp.
of a true ninja.
I've heard those were the horror stories. That's like if you were a bad kid in the
Right.
city, they would send you to Bible camp.
But my take is that anything more outlandish than the Boy Scouts is not real.
You're wrong, but I
Hold
need
on.
to hear about ninja camp
Brewster.
legitimately.
It maybe doesn't need to be federally recognized. What's up?
Quick Google, absolutely cowboy camp's a thing.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I'd imagine. They're just teaching you to ride horses and stuff.
Do
It
you know
sounds great.
how to throw a shuriken?
I don't. We did throw shurikens,
Okay.
and we also did like lots. So that was a game. I did that when I was like in middle school, and basically it was like a woods camp where you like camp and hike in the woods, and then you had different teams, and there was always these games where you would like go camouflage yourself, and it was like hide and seek, and like who could be the best camouflager. But you also had to move to like capture a flag, and like the
Okay.
first team who could be unseen and go capture the flag wins.
Okay.
And so there were games like that, and there were games like, you know, using a bow and arrow, and there was like a points-based system that went over the whole 3 days we slept
Right,
out there.
this is just the paintball without the paintball expensive stuff. we
Kind
played
of.
the exact same games.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That sounds fun.
But yeah, cowboy camp. So somebody wire me double my bank account value.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Alice grabs the bow to get the pheasant.
Yes.
Oh no, wait, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bows for the pheasant. The axe is for a tree that needs to be chopped down. The net's for a fish. The rope's for the horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we all handle it.
Yeah.
Like we all work on our specialties.
Good luck killing a pheasant with a bow.
Yeah.
Have fun.
And then you know, next scene is us with all of our kind of spoils, and Elliot and Margot are there.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're clapping and we're like, and you guys are like, are we done? Because you see all the things that go past us. And Elliot's like, yeah, after you take that wood, chop them to firewood, make us a nice dinner. and then take turns blowing the horse.
Yeah.
Is that the Catherine the Great joke?
No,
Okay.
what I Googled is that she just wanted to have sex with a horse.
Okay, so it's like kind of a
Kind of.
throwback to the
Yeah,
Catherine the Great
more
joke.
or less.
And you guys kind of all look at each
Bravo.
other and you're like,
And then Elliot and Margot just start cackling.
yeah.
Because
And-
obviously this is like the end of the thing. The thing was to figure out if y'all could work together and communicate.
Yeah.
And we're just there to make your lives hard. We maybe do like a little bit of overacting kind of cackling, but
Yeah.
we're like laughing and clapping our hands, and Elliot kind of like snaps his fingers, and the woods turns back into Breakbills University, and everyone kind of like pissed off like storms past us while we continue in our high tea dress to kind of cackle and laugh.
Yeah, and specifically say that, like, did you see Quentin's face? He was looking like, I'm going to do it, but I'm definitely not going first. I thought that was actually a
Yeah.
really funny joke.
I want to be here enough that fine, if everyone's doing it.
I'm not going first.
Yeah.
And then we get about our third trial.
Where we have to deal with our utmost truth, and we have until midnight.
And it's a 2-person spell.
Yes.
So you have to pick somebody.
Yeah.
So that's the end of my episode. Is
That's
I
the end of
hear
my
the
episode,
instructions.
So you partner up. You both must succeed to unlock this. Essentially, you bind your hands with rope.
We have to get naked as well?
Yeah, Katie's liking the binding hands thing.
Yeah.
And the rope will fall off once we've reached transcendence. So, like, once we've unlocked our utmost truth, the rope will just come off.
Yeah. And apparently, this is kind of what I alluded to earlier, a second kind of new form of magic. Apparently, secrets magic is a real thing.
Secret.
Which I think is kind of cool. Like, that's kind of been a thing in other medium
Yeah,
or whatever. But
definitely.
it's just like, oh, yeah, the power of secrets.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got all the first years naked, tied their hands together, and made them admit secrets.
But pair them up.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's no way to cheat or trick this. So you have to legit work through this.
Okay.
Where do you go?
So we are outside. And at first I'm like, oh, they're just in outside. Oh, wait, no, they're both naked. And it's like clever, like, placement of stuff
There's
to
a
hide.
tree.
Yeah.
There's an apple.
Yeah.
It's doing some real Austin Powers work
Yeah,
here.
that's what I was thinking too, yeah.
And we're putting, like, these, like, salves or ointments on each other.
I wrote
I
down...
mean, solve?
I wrote
Salve?
down that Alice puts on sunscreen. I put sunscreen on Alice's face and shoulders, and she puts eye black on my face and shoulders.
Some combination of salves. Salves. It's salves, right?
I mean, I say solve. I'm not sure. I don't.
Okay.
I think it might be one of those. You have an American, European, or just some like regionalism on
Yeah.
how you pronounce it.
And Kay's trying to tell me, like, to focus. I'm like, I'm trying. And then we have a little bit of a time jump.
Yeah. I mean, I basically have a similar thing. We're on the roof. I don't know why we went to the roof to do this, but we're on the roof. And we're, like, drinking because it'll just make it easier to tell our deepest, darkest secrets or whatever.
You're naked, bound, drinking on a roof, covered in sunscreen and
Yeah.
black eye makeup.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
And
I did grad school wrong, clearly.
Yeah. Can I go back to the woods with the cool drama masks and the torches?
This doesn't sound all that unfamiliar from art school.
And we, like, we tie the rope on our wrists or whatever, and then, like, I reveal, I think, what I think is my deepest secret, that I've been institutionalized more than once. And I'm like, maybe we shouldn't drink, and then, like, she drinks more and hands it to me, and I drink more, and then I get another cut.
Okay. So we do this weird thing where we don't know, like, I don't know what she's referring to, but she just says, William, really? I don't know if that's, like, my real name or
William
or something of importance.
They're
in
going
my
to kill
So
all the
you're
bills.
Bill.
You're a Bill. Oh, no. Oh, we just got to know you.
Rip.
I'm dead?
That was
We're
the joke
breaking all the
Brian
bills.
made earlier.
Oh,
Remember
I
the
see.
breaking
Oh,
the
I
bills?
use both.
Yeah.
And it's like, ask
It
me
was
something
worth
harder if you want to get somewhere with this. Like, ask me why I'm nice to you. And she's like, yeah, I have noticed you've been a tad, like, rude with everyone else. And I'm like, why is that? And she's like, you don't have to. I'm like, look, I'm not scared to tell you this because it's true. Okay, truth. I am scared to tell you this because it is true. Do you want me to stop there, or do you want to keep? This is my last scene.
I have one more scene as well,
Okay.
so yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I'm like, I'm falling in love with you. And my ropes fall off. So, truth. Ropes just come right off my hands.
This seems a little unfair. You were bound naked to the person you've, 1, been fucking, and 2, are falling in love with, and then Mr. Guy over here.
Does she reveal her secret?
Yep.
Okay.
She says, okay,
Is that I've been falling in love with you?
no. So first she's like, oh, I can't do this. Like she sees the ropes coming off. She's like, I can't do this.
And then Titans?
And I'm like, what's going on? Like, and she's like, okay, I flirted with you that first day because you looked useful, and you were. We stole a lot of shit. So there it is. I've been using you this entire time.
Do her ropes off?
Her ropes fall off.
All right.
Wow.
And I'm just like in shock. And then I start to like feel pain where my tattoo is.
Uh-huh.
And that's where my episode ends.
Oh, is she the bad guy?
I don't think so.
No, I think she just doesn't like him.
I don't know about that.
I thought the pain from the tattoo whenever she admits that she's been using you was been like, I've been using you for evil purposes.
No, I
Do you
feel
see
like-
the last little bit?
I feel like there's like
No.
an emotional fluctuation that the tattoo is preventing him from transporting himself.
Oh, he wants to leave, and
Yeah,
that's
'cause
the
he's
pain
so-
is the
yeah,
tattoo
that's what- yeah,
binding you.
'cause
That's
he wants to
much
disappear.
sadder.
Got it.
Stuck
Sorry.
I don't like. I'll save this for the. I'll save some ideas for the wrap up.
All right.
Also,
and then,
you stole stuff?
We stole a bunch of stuff.
Do we know that? Do we know that they were stealing a bunch of stuff?
No.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page that really important new information came to light.
we are like counting down like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and like a bell rings in the background, and we like throw the bottle off the roof, and like we've clearly like run out of time. I think I'm not 100% sure.
Sounds like it.
But Alice is like, I didn't see this coming. I'm like, how could you? Like, how could you not see? How could you see yourself failing at a test like this? Like, you're the best. And she's like, I tried really hard not to be. She's like, I'm already pretty damn unpopular. Can you imagine what they think if they knew how good I really am?
Oh, that's a villainous turn.
She says, Spencer Magician dies alone, eaten by her cats. So she's like basically saying that like she's holding back all the time. Like she's not even aware totally like what she herself is capable of, because she doesn't like try as hard as she is capable of.
It's like the end of The Incredibles where they make the fast guy run slow and come in second place in the
Yeah.
race kind of
Yeah.
deal. Like
He's got to look like.
you got to look like one of the normal
Yeah.
kids so you don't get completely picked on and put into like a blank room
You
with
know
the
you
suit.
would have won, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
And
okay.
as she reveals this, her rope falls off her wrists.
Too bad you're late.
And I basically say that like I started talking about how like Julia, if you remember her from a few episodes ago, she's now with the Hedge Witches or whatever. She's saying how like I couldn't run away hard enough, and she's right. Like I'm in this magical, amazing place, and I'm still trying to like run away to anywhere else. And my ropes fall off there too, right? And then I start like convulsing, like I'm having a weird seizure type of thing. And I fall off the roof.
Whoa, shit.
But I start flying back up in the form of a goose.
Oh, this is where... So did she turn you into a goose and fly? Did you turn yourself into a goose?
So I turn into a goose.
Yeah.
And I start flying
The
into
fuck?
the air, and there's like a flying V of other geese.
Geese.
I wish I could
He's
remember
so
the rest of
flustered.
that.
He was right and then went wrong.
Yeah.
And I just joined the flying V. Roll credits.
What? Jesus Christ. No way. Were you animorphed?
Oh my God.
You
Yeah.
animorphed.
I'm under the impression, I almost get the impression this is like if you succeed at the spell, you get goosed.
What's good
you
for
get
the
But
goose?
then you didn't see the goose scene. But you were
Am
like
I
not
insane?
necessarily.
I didn't see goosing.
You started to. What you said with your tattoo,
Yeah.
you were doing the same thing.
You're
Okay,
goosing.
but I just don't see.
You didn't. You
didn't see
you
the
got
end
as
result.
much as you were
Okay,
in.
I'm no
He
longer
could have been
aware.
one of the other gooses.
Could be.
Geeses. I want a goose that lays gold eggs for Easter.
One of the sizes of the
Colin.
flying
That's
V
not a
is like
character, that's
longer than the
Colin.
other.
That's me. That's Willy Wonka. That's wild. So if you pass the test,
You get goosed.
You get
Goosed.
and then you fly off. Did you seem happy? It seems like
I
you
seemed goosey. What do you mean?
did you honk, but with like a honk and not like a honk?
It wasn't like a cheeky wink at the camera honk. No.
Okay.
Did you click your heels when you walked away?
I don't think geese have heels.
Did you click your flippers, your waddle, your little
Your waddlers?
your little waddlers?
I was flying
Did
the
you kick
entire
your little
time.
waddlers? I'm gonna call geese feet little waddlers from now on.
Thank you.
Did you fly in a heart shape?
Look at 'em
It was a
flash.
flying V.
No, you yourself. Make a little heart and then go.
That's
You know-
not flying in formation.
Well, because
Okay.
ducks fly together.
Don't break
They're
formation.
geese.
They're geese. It's different.
Okay.
City boy.
So
City boy.
let's look at the wall of threads of understanding what is going
Okay.
on.
So-
What do you have?
I think I'm wondering because it's kind of the typical thing to do, where like you started doing something for either really nefarious reasons or like selfish reasons, and then you kind of like it's the shields, all that. It's like, oh, this was a bet, but I ended up like catching feelings. So I'm wondering if Katie started off using me, and does she actually have feelings? Because she looks really like sad about having to admit this. And I'm the only person that seems to be talking to her about anything. So I don't know if she's pure villain. I think it's very much a selfish, but I don't want to say just, but like she's not plotting evil things. I think she's very much like something with her family because she's given me so little about it.
And she did say that like her past was not just like it's not the same in that she can't go back as in she doesn't want to,
This is
but
do or
can't, like
die.
this is like life or death. So
Yeah.
like who knows where she came from in her past.
I was thinking, I'm like, witness protection? Like,
Maybe,
I'm trying to think of
something like
where
that.
That's going, yeah. I don't know.
Or she comes from like a crime family or a crime background, and like it's one of those mob style things where once you leave, if they like ever see you again, you're dead. But this is like its own little like isolated pod, and it's protected. So like she
Like
can't.
like some mafioso head boss, like the Goose Father.
Who knows? The Goose Father.
Too bad Margot and Elliot are gonna foie gras the fuck out of us.
Yeah, that's what we're eating. We're eating the previous first years. Maybe
The ones
this
that
whole
didn't make
show is
it.
a setup where Elliot and Margot are running a fucking like
Foie gras
weird
rink.
Yeah, but it's like we're foie gras. It comes from like happy kids, and we're like bringing these kids in, teaching them magic, turn them into geese.
Because then they're the happiest and they taste
Yeah,
better.
that's not how
not true.
foie gras is made. They
It's
are not
illegal
happy.
in Chicago for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is not happy geese.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, don't eat foie gras unless like you have to, but no one's putting a gun to your head and telling you
Starving in the
fucking eat
desert,
it.
and all you find is just a platter of foie gras.
If you are
I went
starving in the
violently
desert,
different. I went gun to your head. Fucking eat it.
well, I
And
mean,
then-
both of those situations. If you are starving in a desert and you run across
With a gun to your head.
with a gun to your head, and you find foie gras, I think you are fine. Generally speaking, though, it's not great.
Yeah. Find a way out of that position.
Yeah, fine. Try and roll. Try rolling down a hill.
Turn yourself into a goose and fly away.
Magic.
I think the school is evil. I just keep
Yeah, no
coming.
fucking
Yeah.
shit.
I don't think it's as obvious as I think it is.
This
to
is a
me.
way realer version of a magic school. There's no way a bunch of magicians running a school would be good.
No, it's just not. Like I'm like, why do these people keep disappearing? Why do we keep whittling this school down? Like it was hard to get in here in the first place. And they talk about it how in this episode about how like the dean sets these trials. Like,
Yes.
we run them and the faculty let us like
And
be mean, but
and
like,
they keep on talking about how like magic is fueled by pain.
yes. And then like, oh, the school is teaching you how to be arch and ironic about magic, which is like again one of the most millennial coded things I've seen in a television show. It took me out of my
Just saying.
viewing experience because I was like, oh my god.
If you don't cheat, you get expelled.
it's just like what? Yeah, like what are you teaching people here? And I'm like, and if the answer is just like we're teaching them like the things you learn on the streets,
We're
I'm
teaching
gonna
them
be
that
upset.
they're
Like, I'm not.
necessarily better than the people who weren't classically trained.
What?
The hedge witches, how we're like,
Yeah.
we're better than them in every way.
Except we also want you to act immorally and lie to
Yeah.
people and cheat and steal, which is what the hedge witches are doing. But when they're doing it, that's bad.
Well, we're teaching
Like-
capitalist magic instead of anarchist magic.
And all of them are going to
Maybe
die
that's why I'm
eventually.
unhappy.
Yeah, this is capitalist magic. This is for-profit institutionalized magic.
Jesus, it's
Is
horrible.
it for profit?
I don't
Clearly,
know.
I
There's
feel
gotta be
like
something.
it's gotta be something. Like, I would not be surprised if they're like harvesting your energy to sell on some black market or whatever, or maybe just your
Yeah.
information.
They're sitting on some sort of big old goose
No,
egg.
we already know they're selling your pills.
That would be a really.
This is the most wild drug pharmaceutical ring I've ever seen.
What you don't know is they kept getting your prescription delivered. They just don't give it to you.
They just they're all on a retreat. They're in Cabo.
It's just one like front desk clerk with 13 different pairs of mustache glasses. Yes, I am Quentin. I will take my
No,
meds.
you just have to.
Thank
You just have to act like you're the mailroom, and then literally just never put it in
But
their
that
box.
doesn't require a glass mustache.
I'm sorry to break the illusion for you. It's way easier.
Mailroom. Normal delivery service.
Boo. Turns out
Boo.
most crimes are pretty boring.
Yeah.
Turns out crimes are pretty damn boring. It's when you try and get fun, you get caught.
That's
Yes.
the funny
PSA.
thing, though, is like if they were doing the crime in the mailroom, that is the one way they get caught because the U.S. Postal
Yeah.
Inspection Service does not fuck
fuck
around.
around.
Yeah.
They are the best cops in the world.
Yeah.
It's
Or you're
honestly
like,
very impressive.
Most crimes are boring of like, we're laundering money. And then you cut to the actual crime. Done.
Good joke for audio, Mike.
Yep.
You just moved your finger.
But no, works as well. That quiet. Nothing's going on.
Yeah.
Clickety clacks.
I put a decimal here instead of there, and now I'm rich.
The number of stories that I was like, I am sure these people feel like they can't be prosecuted anymore, but I was like watching videos of like these, like they make these documentaries about these like real estate moguls and like whatever, and the number of stories that start with, oh, I basically edited these faxed papers to a bank and they gave me a huge loan and I didn't get caught is insane. Like the number of times that has been how they got started is crazy.
Yeah.
So
Well, Why Catch Me If You Can is one of the greatest crime movies of all time.
yeah.
Yep.
Because it is just somebody being like, what if I changed this 8 to a 0 and got $10,000?
Did
And
you
it
hear-
just worked.
Did you hear the update on that?
No,
That dude made it up.
oh, he made it up?
Like the whole story apparently also wasn't true. Like it was like based on a true story, and that was also a fucking lie that this guy told.
Okay,
That's
but
so funny.
That's a way better lie, though. You're not going to go to jail for lying about a movie. You will go to jail for bank fraud.
That's fucking awesome. Regardless, like that's a funny chronic liar. I don't know. As long as everyone's got a good laser focus on him and not let him do too much shit, I don't know. Keep on fooling the American public. We got bigger problems.
We really do.
Yeah.
Anyways, join us Saturday, December 22nd at 1 p.m. I'm lying. It's this Saturday,
July 19th.
July 19th.
You passed, you're a goose.
It is at 1 p.m., though. And vote.
1 p.m. Central Time.
Yes, Chicago time. Because I don't know if we're in summertime. I assume we're in standard
I would say Chicago time.
Chicago time.
Deep dish
Figure it
pizza
out.
time.
I don't know. I wish we would stop doing this switching between this losing and gaining an hour.
Oh no, I'm against daylight savings.
Saving.
Abolish it.
I as long as we abolish it when we're in summer.
Yes.
I don't do it the other way.
Man, I don't care. Just do it.
No,
I know.
no,
No, I
you're the
don't-
guy who's up at like 3
Yeah.
in the morning and be like, I wish I had more sun when everybody else is asleep.
I honestly don't
Fuck
care.
outta here.
No, I don't care when the sun's there. I just want it to be consistent.
Yes, thank you.
True.
I agree.
PSA.
Arizona
Make
got it right.
consistent.
Arizona did
Did
get
they
it right.
switch
the
off?
one
of it?
thing they got.
Yeah, they don't have daylight savings.
Is it the only state?
No, I think there's another
believe
one.
There might be a couple counties and stuff. I don't think it's a whole state other than them.
Anyway,
Riveting.
Crazy. Good job, Arizona.
Come on,
We're watching
Pritzker.
you.
you don't
Get
hear
on
that
it.
a lot, so
Yeah, good
Enjoy.
job, Arizona. This is your one a decade.
We're coming for you, Pritzker. I'm your host, Mike, signing off. Left me as always.
it's Dasha.
In front of me as always.
It's Colin.
Right here, right now.
Brian.
Creeping in the background often.
Producer James.
We'll see you next time.
Bye forever.
I just realized I'm dressed as Kim Possible, and I didn't mean to be.
You are a little Kim Possibly right now.
Call me, beat me.
I think if it was just isn't it a tank top? I think if it was
It
a
is
tank top,
it's a
you're
turtleneck.
a turtleneck. Yeah,
it's a short sleeve turtleneck though, so it's just like I'm just missing the neckline.
Incredible.
No, he's
Is
doing a
this in the
freeze frame.
episode?
Freeze frame.
Oh.
Oh,
For more information, go to popculturerollcall.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Please subscribe, rate, and review. Our new theme provided by Stephen Rossbach. Find him at StephenRossbach.com for more of his work. Join us next week for another episode of Pop Culture Roll Call.